Find out who's funding your schools. That's how you know what they're trying to indoctrinate you with, what information they want you to believe, what the rhetoric is. If you follow the money, you'll see who's on top of all the rallies, of all the pro-Palestinian rallies that you all go to, because you think that you're fighting for something. You're fighting for the indoctrination, for jihad. You're gonna be next. Israel is fighting the war for you to be safe, for you to be able to be an American and to say what you believe. Israel's doing the dirty work for you. So you should be behind everything Israel's doing to save all the world, especially the West, because the West is next. Look what's happening in London. Look what's happening in Paris.
It's happening in Washington this weekend.
In Washington, I heard
In Los Angeles,
say,
downtown.
I heard people say that they would that any time any kind of graffiti would be in front of the White House, within minutes it gets cleaned up. Within minutes, the people are put into handcuffs and taken away, put into jail. This was up for more than 24 hours. Don't you want to know why it wasn't taken down? Why wasn't the Palestinian flag taken down from the front of the White House? Why? And the irony of it all is that it said F Joe Biden over there. What does that mean to you guys? They're coming after you next. All you progressives, you don't understand. You think that you're thinking outside the box. You're not. You're digging your own graves. Be aware. Be aware.
Is this just an Islamist thing, or is this a communist thing too?
It starts with Islam. I have a whole theory, but they want to take over and they want to erase all of our open-mindedness. They want Sharia law. They want people to be able to think, to come to a great school like this and to think and to be able to expand their minds. They want people to be under their like dirty regimes and their dirty ideals, and that's it. They don't want free thinkers.
Some would argue that they're getting indoctrinated against capitalism, against America in the departments, the social sciences departments here.
Yes, of course they are. You have to wonder who's behind it all. You have to look who's behind all of these rallies. Where's all the money? All the money from BLM. Do you know where it goes? Is it really going to what they're saying?
Where does it come from?
And where does it come from? That's what I'm saying. Follow the money, guys. You're smart.
How about Qatar?
IQ.
How about
Use
Qatar?
your brains. Qatar donates millions to UCLA, millions and millions of dollars every year. Why? Don't you want to ask yourselves why? What is the point? What are they trying to do here? Don't be stupid. You guys, don't be naive. You're brilliant people. Open your brain cells. Come on. Your parents are paying a lot of money for you to be here. Think.
Are you saying that the college administration is you're saying the college administration are mercenaries, that they're sacrificing their principles for donations from Islamist countries?
It's always like that. That's always what it is. People always want the easy way out. People always want to get an easy paycheck into their accounts. They want to be able to retire easily. Nobody wants to fight the good fight. And the sad thing is that Israel, all of the citizens there, all of the soldiers there, all of the day-to-day people. I just came from Israel, okay? I've lived in Israel for 18 years. Yes, I just came 2 months ago. My husband's there on the front line. We have a bakery in the north of Israel, in Sfat. In Sfat, yes, or called Bella Bakery. Okay, you can look us up on Instagram.
It's famous.
Yeah, oh, I'm happy to hear that.
It's famous.
And my husband just went on a flight yesterday. He had, he could have stayed here and he's working on opening a bakery here. He could have stayed, but no, he knew he had to go and fight the good fight for us, for his family to be safe in America. He had to go to Israel and fight like everyone else, and he had to give back to the country because he understands that this is a fight between good and evil. This is not Hamas against Israel. This is not Palestinians against Israelis. This is the fight against good and evil. When children are murdered and massacred in front of their parents, raped, when they're kidnapped and taken into dungeons, you guys can't even imagine what these children are going through. They're underground in the dark. They're not being fed. God knows what kind of torture they're going through after their parents were killed in front of them. You guys don't understand. You're not fighting for something good. You're fighting for the evil side. And you're good people. America is known for its ideals, for the founding fathers, and they're very good ideals. We're we're the strongest country in the world, not just because of our resources, but because of our hearts. And America has always been the most idealistic country in the world. You guys have to look back at what those ideals mean to you. What do they mean to you as a people? I know you're smarter. I know that all of you protesting pro-Hamas and screaming from the river to the sea, I know you don't know what you're saying. Because if you knew what you were saying, you wouldn't be in UCLA. You would be, I don't know, in Iran maybe. You wouldn't be here.
Yeah. No, you can't talk.
All the dots, connect the dots.
No. She knows all the money that they give to Iran. That's what you see. This is all the money that we see in the whole world.
Right.
That's what is happening now. And they think the what is name? اسمش چیه رئیس جمهوری اینا اسمش چیه؟ رئیسی and all these things they are
President of Iran.
president. I don't call him president. I call him piece of dictator. That's better. I was going to say something bad. This is what it is. This is what you're getting. This is what you exactly what she said. About 44 years ago, what the Iranian did to the hostage in Iran, that's what you're going to have again. That's what's going to happen. You don't know the Iranian people. That's what you're going to come up with. And Biden, he's sleepy. He doesn't know what's going on. He better go sleep back to the bed.
How much influence does Obama have in the U.S. Middle East?
Obama, oh, you know what?
The White House. Joe Biden's just a puppet. It's Obama running the show. He's there every day.
Nothing but Arab people. He born there from the day one. He lied to us from the day one. He lied, and now he is protecting them. He say one thing about Israel, but no, he is lying. He has one pair. In Hebrew, they say you have one in mouth and you have one in heart. This is how Obama is. Obama, we all know you. Don't think we don't know you. We know you very well. You are nothing but evil like they all the same Hamas people. You coming from there.
Do you believe that Obama is trying to shift American favor away from Israel and towards Iran?
We don't know what's going on in the back of the stage. We don't know what's going on, but I'm sure he has.
The massacre happened right after they gave the money, released the money to Iran. It's not a coincidence. They just released the money and the massacre happened. That money gave them the confidence to go through and murder women, men, and children in their beds. That money gave them the okay. Not only that, the sanctions were lifted on, I think, October 7th also, and never put back. That's also not ironic. Okay, that's also not, not a coincidence that happened the same week that all of this happened in Israel. You don't understand. The Palestinians are suffering from Hamas. The Palestinian people are being killed, raped, murdered. Please, you guys, again, I'm speaking to your intelligence. For a person to come into a city and smash a baby's skull and to rape a 13-year-old girl, 20 men that they couldn't close her legs after they raped her. The soldiers came in and couldn't put her legs together. They took a live baby, put him in the oven. They killed parents in front of their children. They chopped the girl's head off and she bled to death. They found her with her eyeballs. Her eye sockets were open wide from how terrified she was. That's how they found her. Do you understand that doesn't happen in a day? That kind of evil has to be taught from when they are little babies. You do not become so evil in a moment's time. These people are being used by Hamas. The whole Palestinian nation is being used by Hamas. The mothers, the children, the girls are being married off at 9 years old. Do you know that? They're being married off at 9 years old. They're bringing in babies to the world at 9 years old, and they're being used. Israel is saving Palestinians. When you say free Palestine, you should say free Palestine from Hamas, because what they're doing to the Palestinians is evil, is pure evil, and you could see it in the way that they acted. They are being taught this from a tiny little age. It can't be. Just can't be that someone could be so evil.